What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the AFC East Roundtable. I am your host tonight, TD from TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. The fellas are going to be joining us in a second, but unfortunately, they can't be with us right now because the best team in the AFC East has hijacked the show to start off tonight, all right? Before we get started, I just want to throw a few jabs at all the Bills fans, Patriots fans, and Jets fans. Why y'all quarterbacks out here throwing picks already? Like, come on. They got to do better than that. At least give us some competition this year, okay? I'll save it for the show. Anyway, let's go, Richie. Dan, Tyson. What's up, fellas?
Throwing picks already, bro. What?
Y'all already throwing picks out here, man?
What's good, folks?
Football is back, injected in my fucking veins, ladies and gentlemen.
Football's back.
I swear to God, if I had to see one more article about what Marvel superhero would you compare to Matt Milano, I was going to rip my hair out, all right?
Oh, my
I'm
God.
absolutely thrilled.
We back.
Real NFL news. And the whole, Dan Diggs doesn't want to be a Bill. Oh, man. And the media is saying that he's going to be a Cowboy. He's upset. He literally fired the shot heard around the world, letting everyone know that he is ready for vengeance this year.
Oh, Dan, I got that. Dan, I feel you. I got that same energy that I'm bringing this time about all the people that was saying these crazy things about what's going on. And, woo, things are happening, baby. I got a lot to say today.
It's a beautiful thing. Honestly,
I got a lot to say. Today's a great day for the Jets, baby. Woo!
I'm not sure about you guys, but I literally have been streaming since 9 a.m. It feels like I've had 2 or 3 hours, but my energy is here, baby. It's good.
Hold on, Tyson. Are you the only one not excited about the season? Y'all got a lot of good things going on. Mac Jones targeting Gesicki with interception.
I am rooting against him, so I'm cheering. I'm happy every time he throws a pick. So, but there's just more important things going on. I don't know, the government just confirmed aliens actually exist, and
I saw
UFOs had a big hearing today, and that's been trending #1 worldwide. So, hopefully we don't. Hopefully, we get UFO and UAPs that invade us, so we don't even have to have an NFL season.
So here's the funny thing about that. That was perhaps the most important news ever to break the world. And you know where my attention was today? Josh Allen throwing a practice.
Aaron Rodgers.
Isn't that funny? I feel like this is groundbreaking, and all I care about is football training camp. I'm like, oh, aliens? Yeah, whatever. It's cool. Josh Allen.
Other than that, I think the biggest news story is Tua breaking the top 100 at number 80. Was it 81, TD? Everybody give him a round of applause.
82. That's right. Put your hands together, Dan.
Although I did see a video of the Tyreek Hill incident, and I'm guessing the reason why it's on Twitter. So I'm guessing what I heard was they released that video so they can try to deter from the fact that Tua, the jail was it Waddle bailing Tua out on some of the passes.
Oh my God! Stop, bro. Just stop. Okay. Just stop.
Oh my God! Let's watch the footage. Richie, pull it up. It's on Twitter.
What we pulling up?
It's not even that big of a deal. It's a little love tap, bro.
Yo, it was kind of a weak move right there. You know what I'm saying? Dude was being held back.
Yeah, see that Josh Allen Wi-Fi. Every time that Josh Allen Wi-Fi get up.
Yo, what are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm seeing myself. Why is it bad?
No, you pause for a second. It's
TD,
all right.
when are you going to give me the mic for about, come on.
All right, it's on you, Richie, because I can't wait to get in on y'all teams. I can't wait to start. You got it, Richie.
Did you guys see what the latest breaking news is? That happened a couple hours ago?
The restructure, so what?
Ooh, so what? So what, TD says. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because what did people say when Rodgers came here? Oh, Aaron Rodgers is a me person. He's an egomaniac. He's going to go rip the Jets organization down. He only cares about himself. How about taking a team-friendly deal and taking a $35 million pay cut because he trusts what the New York Jets are doing? It's not a one-year rental. He's going to be here for more than this season, and he's giving the New York Jets financial flexibility to build around him because he trusts what's going on with the New York Jets. He is having a ball with this Jets team since he arrived, and it tells you a lot about this Jets organization because Jets fans will know what I'm talking about. We used to have to pay a Jets tax to force washed up players to come play for us. Now it's a different energy. People are taking pay cuts to come play for the New York Jets. People are restructuring their contracts in order to be able to come get this Super Bowl run. Things are different here. Things are different, and I don't give a shit about what the AFC East Roundtable people can laugh about. I'm talking to Jets fans. We've been through misery, years of overpaying nonsense. This is a different feeling, Jets fans. Soak this in. People are taking pay cuts to come play for the New York Jets. That tells you a lot about where this Jets organization is and where it's heading in the future. Mic drop. Let's freaking go. None of you guys can bring my energy down because it's all the way up top, baby.
This is beautiful. Listen, I've said this a million times before, but the evolution of Richie on this show, they should make a documentary.
And I can just thank my Jets for it, Bill.
On the journey of this. Honestly,
Richie just did a good job making poop smell good.
Hey, how are you going to make that? No, bring it on. Literally, say something. I would love to hear it. Any one of you three, say something.
First of all, Aaron Rodgers is lying to y'all, okay?
Okay, here we go. Delusion, nonsense.
The $35 million pay cut ain't a pay cut because he only doing 1 year, bro. He making it look like a pay cut. When he quits next year, you'll see it wasn't a pay cut. But it does, regardless whether it was a pay cut or not, I will admit this.
Oh, no.
It did help the Jets. It cleared up cap space. It gave y'all flexibility. I just heard that Dalvin Cook is coming in for a visit on Sunday or something like that. But I also heard that the Patriots have not hidden from the fact that they've been in contact with Dalvin Cook. And I think that the Patriots have a much better chance of landing him because even though you all have money now, they have more. So at the end of the day, he will end up in the AFC East, and it's highly unlikely to be the Dolphins because that ship look like it's sailing more and more every day with McDaniel and the running backs on the roster being interviewed today. The way their language is, we are all good. They're not even really studying it, really. So it's going to be interesting. One of your teams will have a Dalvin Cook, and I'm still not even ruling out Buffalo with the recent injury. So,
I think
well, y'all gonna need somebody to supplement Josh Allen's lack of, but that's not here nor there.
So slander aside, first off, whoever was riding that jet ski, send me his name. All right, dude ended up hitting my running back with the damn jet ski. Who the hell allowed that guy to operate one of those things? But you know what? I'm not so sad because I did have Nyheim Hines as a surprise cut this year, or even a potential trade candidate for that most part. We ended up bringing in Darrington Evans. Not necessarily that I'm going to see him as like a huge contributor. He's probably going to fill in that RB4 spot. But Dalvin Cook just doesn't make sense to me because when a certain player goes down, Brandon Beane's going to go out there and attempt to find a running back that at least somewhat fills that skill set. Hence why he brought in Evans. He was actually out in practice today. He was fielding some punt returns. So along with him and then Shakir and then Hardy, who is a 2019 punt return Pro Bowler, which is nice. But I mean, guys, honestly, I do actually want to pull the table right here because I had this take on my stream a little earlier today. I feel like that the league as a whole with this new rule, in my opinion, at the very least, we are going to see a 30% decrease in overall kick returns this year due to that rule that was put in place. What say you?
Well, explain the rule for those who don't know.
Okay, so for those of you who are just tuning in, maybe not familiar with it, essentially once the kickoff return from now on, if anybody calls a fair catch between the 25 and the end zone, it's automatically placed in the 25. So say that you get like a kick that only goes to the 10, someone calls a fair catch, it's at the 25. So my thought process is, how many kickoff returns are we seriously going to see this year? I think there's going to be at least minimum 30% decrease in it as a whole.
Is that are those including punts?
No, it's just kickoffs.
So by that rule, if it was implemented last season, Nyheim Hines doesn't score 2 kick return touchdowns against the Patriots, and we get into the playoffs.
Look at that. And so it was implemented at this point. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't really feel like kick returns are really going to be a part of the game that much this year. I could see teams trying to catch like another special teams unit off guard, perhaps, but like, we're not going to see a lot of kick returns this year.
I know. I hate that rule. I don't know personally. Kick returns are one of my favorite parts of football. Like, there's nothing better than seeing someone return the kickoff for a touchdown. And there's not going to be even a lot of attempts this year.
We actually have breaking news, fellas. Everybody, we have breaking news. We just hit 8,000 subs.
Oh! Let's go.
8,001.
Let's go, baby.
8K?
Yeah, we hit it.
8 smackaroos, dude. Listen,
and honestly, I was wrong. It wasn't our we weren't coming up on our anniversary. Our anniversary is until next month. We still got like 40 days, 30 something days. So that's less than a year, man. Big ups.
Shout out to everybody in the chat though, because without you guys, none of this is possible. So our success is our success all collectively. Let's freaking go.
So one thing I do want to say as well, like this is always something that's really intrigued me. I know there's probably several of you who tune in but are shy and they don't want to introduce themselves in the live chat. Please do. In fact, how about we all introduce ourselves in the live chat? Please tell us where you are tuning in from and then also what team you are representing.
Let's go.
I love that. Also, let's get into some super chats as well. Before the stream went live, we had Chris say Jets, Jets. Absolutely love that. He sent this in before we went live. Shout out to my man Chris. We appreciate it. Another Jets fan, Garrett Wilson, A-Rod will embarrass Jalen Ramsey. I know it's just practice, but man, oh man, is it beautiful to see Aaron Rodgers dimes to Garrett Wilson daily. Woo, that's fun to watch clips. Let's see that translate, baby. Let's see that translate to the freaking field. Let's see it translate to the field, please.
The closer we're getting to the season, I see Jets fans are really coming out of hibernation now, huh?
Yeah, they coming out of hibernation. That's what it is.
They're coming out of hibernation. What do you mean? We're excited for our teams. We've been.
No. I'm just saying the closer we get, If Jack Wilson was still there, I doubt the enthusiasm wouldn't be this immense.
Well, obviously, we have Aaron Rodgers, so that's obvious. I mean, last year the energy with Zach Wilson wasn't as loud because there wasn't expectation.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
And hey, listen, I am seeing a wide variety, man. I'm seeing a Jets fan from Montreal. I'm seeing a Bills fan from Colorado. Buffalo in the house. Actual from there. Shaverport, Louisiana. Is that where Trey White is from originally? But he's a Jets fan, so I'm not even sure about that. Go Jets, Miami.
Brandon says Jets will run the division. Congrats on AK. Thank you, Brandon. That's 3 straight super chats from Jets fans. Keep killing it, Jets Nation. Let's freaking go.
It, baby.
Appreciate you.
Gosh.
Another one.
Virginia Beach from Long Island. 10. Oh, look at that.
Congrats, y'all. TD Rodgers has a higher chance of returning to his team than Tua. Ooh. That's a
wow.
Wait, what?
Wow. I got what
Rodgers has a higher chance of returning his team than interesting.
Like next season.
Interesting.
I can't wait for Tua to win the MVP.
He's kind of has something. He's kind of has something.
Tua gonna win the MVP this year, and all y'all gonna
I love it. Covered in sauce. Thank you for the $10 super chat, bro. That's 4 straight super chats from Jets Nation. Let's go.
No, it's not. You passed D'Angelo's.
D'Angelo, I did pass him. TD, we going to the Super Bowl. D'Angelo,
thank you, baby.
Hey man, those Dolphins fans are tight, bro. Tight.
Another Dolphins fans. Dolphins will win the AFC East. The Dolphins fans are like, enough of these Jets super chats.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny though? What's happening right now is indicative of who the real threats are. You don't see any Bills fans showing up right now. In the Patriots, we already know they're down.
We're still hibernating.
The Bills fans know that their run is over. See, nobody has talked about that yet. The Bills' run is over. It's about the Jets and the Dolphins fighting for the top spot now. The Bills are not even relevant anymore. People are bypassing y'all. It's about the Jets.
Are wild, man. Listen, this is the saddest thing I saw, man. I saw like Dolphins Twitter like literally creaming themselves this morning because Tua has a sleeve. I remember the same shit. They're like, "Oh my god, he has a sleeve. Watch out, AFC East." And I can think about 2 years ago when he actually grew facial hair. He still can't get past his first read, sleeve, facial hair or not. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about
whatever.
And so I'm not worried about bum-ass Fangio, washed-up Ramsey. Come on, baby. We're about to go out there.
You should worry about the only highlight. The only highlight coming out of training camp is Josh Allen hugging 9-year-old girls. That's about it. That's the highlight coming out.
Don't you dare.
It's about Haley Steinfeld.
whoever it was, the guy was like, "My sister loves you. My sister loves you," and he goes and give her a hug. That's about the only highlight. Good job, Josh, showing love to the youth. That's about all he worked.
I do want to say a quick congratulations to Justin Herbert for receiving the largest contract by a quarterback, and I also want to point out that the Dolphins could have had Justin Herbert. But can we all just be grateful, Richie and Dan, that Justin Herbert is not the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins?
That is not.
Thank God. I mean, I don't even know how TD would be right now if they had Justin Herbert. They would have made the playoffs, they would have won a playoff game most likely with that roster.
I'm not gonna be baited into commenting on that. I'm just here to support my quarterback, who's gonna win a Super Bowl this year in the MVP, Tua Tagovailoa, who's gonna get a bigger contract than Herbert.
Oh,
it's hilarious that Jalen Hurts and Herbert got in the same year that Tua got drafted in his draft class got the contracts, but the Dolphins decided to put a 5th-year option on him.
But they're gonna save the best for last. You're gonna see. You'll see.
You're right.
So Burrow is about to completely clean house with it, man. From now on, when it comes to quarterback contracts, every single one from here on out is going to be a crazier deal. It's just how it is these days. Herbert, do I think he deserved it? Yeah. It's not his fault that half of his team is on the IR by week 7.
Besides Aaron Rodgers taking less money. Sorry, continue, Dan.
Here we go, Richie.
It's funny with the Herbert situation, but I think we have a lot of super chats that just came in. Keith Watkins, 8,000. Trust me, we share the same sentiment, Keith. We are very excited about that.
Jets, Jets. I mean, if he says it, I'll be the one to say it.
Michael, by the way.
I love that you can't stand it.
Fun fact about this guy, he is a writer for Cleveland.com. He covers the Browns. He's at Browns training camp right now.
Dan is low-key a Browns and Jaguars fan, guys, if you didn't know.
Dude, I'm high on the Browns. I'm high on the Jags, baby. I've been getting roasted on it.
I know, I see
whatever,
that.
But who knows? But he did say that the 2023 Jets equal the 2022 Broncos. I like that.
How?
Mike?
There we go. Somebody know what they talk about. That's what I'm talking about. I said that to myself earlier. They're going to end up like the Broncos.
So, Broncos, how many MVPs did Russell Wilson win?
Stop.
Did Russell Wilson have to learn a brand new offense, or did he have the same offense?
Stop.
Aaron Rodgers, 4-time MVP, same offense. Big difference.
Losing record in the playoffs.
We're not talking about the
undefeated
senior
in the
citizen
Super Bowl
version. We're not talking about the senior citizen version, bro. That's totally different.
Do you know how hard it is for a veteran quarterback to go to a new team and learn a brand new offense? It's a foreign language.
Yeah, you're right, because Tom Brady didn't just win a Super Bowl in his very first year.
It took Tom Brady. What was the Buccaneers' record by week 8 that season?
They didn't have a losing record. I know that.
They were not looking good offensively. Season. It took Tom Brady until they figured out, we can't do our thing. We got to do Tom Brady's system, and that's when everything started clicking.
Because their thing sucked, and Tom Brady is the system.
No, the Buccaneers figured out. It took them a little bit that they need to do Tom Brady's system, not the Buccaneers system.
So by your standards, Richie, that means Aaron Rodgers needs, even if he has a slow start, he's supposed to take the Jets and win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he is supposed to.
Okay,
bro,
we'll hold you by that standard then.
So you're saying Aaron Rodgers is about to have an MVP caliber season?
No, I don't need MVP. I want Super Bowl.
That's what he wants. Hey, listen, guys.
I don't care about MVP. I want Super Bowl.
Yo, we got a lot of super chats. Brian,
you got it, Dan.
Funny how all last year TD said Tua was trash, and now he won't shut up about him. Listen, man, I feel like all of us go through roller coasters, right? As Bills fans, not myself included, but several were just like, oh, yeah, dude, Diggs hates the Bills, man, whatever. But you know what? It's a roller coaster of emotion. He talks to the media.
Tua Non has taken TD captive. TD blink twice if Tua Non doesn't have you captive right now.
I think they do. Send help.
It's Tua time.
It's like that. It's like that. Get out. Somebody needs to screenshot that photo.
Everybody knows I have my reservations about Tua, but at the end of the day, if we're going to be special this year, any real Dolphin fan has to get behind him and know that he's going to be the MVP and win the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
I can't wait to see what happens in week 1. Oh, I can't wait till your tune's gonna change real quick.
Yeah, they gonna be like, why did we give Herbert all that money? Why didn't we? That's what they gonna say.
Hey, listen, one thing I will say, man, is that y'all are actually playing a Chargers team that is gonna be at full force defensively, so it's not gonna be an easy win.
So what?
JC Jackson gonna be back.
And so
what? He was trash before we left.
Oh man,
he was trash before he left.
Oh man,
it's
not
led the league in
picks. He wasn't playing well. Yeah, he led the league in picks with the Patriots. He wasn't playing well with Chargers when he
because he got hurt. He got hurt though.
He's overrated, just like the one in New York with the Jets. That corner.
Sauce.
I don't want to speak.
Yeah, first team All Pro, overrated. Sure.
Overrated. One time.
I mean, if he didn't have an accolade, you make a point. If he didn't have those accolades, but he does.
Bro, everybody broke clock right twice a day. Okay, so
yeah, he's got to go prove it again. You're right.
And he out there in practice getting smoked every day now.
What? Yeah. That's just a lie. I was there.
Yeah, everybody's showing him holding on. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Garrett Wilson out there murking him. Garrett Wilson out there putting that work on him.
That's so fake. Do you want me to pull up the Hard Knocks trailer? It's literally Garrett Wilson versus Sauce. Yeah, because you don't want to see the facts. That's why.
Everybody
You're holding on to a fake narrative. That's what it is. You guys love holding on to false narratives and just like exploding it. It's the craziest thing ever.
Garrett Wilson out there making this man look like a bum, the holding bum he is. But that's all right. You're going to see. You're going to see that Ramsey X connection this year, leading the NFL. Best secondary in the league.
Fake narratives. Paul with the $5 super chat. What do you guys think of the Netflix series Quarterback, and what do you think? Who do you want to see? Dolphins. I love it. I'm actually on the finale. I think it's a great show, man.
I literally haven't watched it. I'm gonna watch it this week.
I'm with TD. I watched the first episode and I couldn't stand Brittany Mahomes.
You don't like Mahomes.
And no, it wasn't him. It was Brittany Mahomes, and I just had to turn it off. Yeah, I watched a couple of clips from it.
I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah, it's really good, man. It really shows you like behind the scenes of what these quarterbacks have to go through on a day-to-day basis.
A lot of people turned it down for next season.
Tua apparently turned it down because
too good for that.
He's a coward and he doesn't want he's too good to be on so Mahomes is not too good for it, but Tua is.
And so wants to see those jiu-jitsu classes. You know what I mean?
Wow.
No, let's call it like it is. Tua's a coward. He's a coward because if he really felt this way about him, being him and all showing all these haters, then he would have no problem documenting this season. Which it would be documented this season. It's too much pressure on him. He can't deal with the lights.
The reason why Tua doesn't want the cameras around him all the time because he's the hardest working quarterback in the NFL and he's always working on his craft and he don't need to give all the other teams the inside on what he's working on. That's
he's
it.
Soft.
He's focused on winning Super Bowls. Your quarterback's soft. Mac Jones soft. How about that?
So he doesn't want the camera to pan in like when he's looking at the play for an hour because he can't rate a defense.
You mean soft as in Tua missed 14 games in his first 3 seasons? That don't mean
he's soft. He
Mac Jones came back from his injury. You know, when Mac Jones got hurt, he actually came back and played the rest of the season Tua.
I mean, he got hurt. He got hurt. At least he ain't scared to put himself in harm's way. He out there trying to get it, and those things happen. You can't get mad at the man for that. But that's all right. He gonna show you how soft he is this year when he win the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Super Bowl.
What y'all gonna say? The man win the Super Bowl this year. What you gonna say?
He's soft and sensitive.
Great accomplishment, fellas, from Buffalo, New York. That is right, Bills Mafia. Coming on in, baby. Bills got the division this year. We are not scared. Josh, I know that, but they don't know that, but they will know that. I love it.
They're scared.
Onward.
Oh, my gosh. Not happening.
Let's let TD read this one.
You see that Tua tattoo? Man, he is locked in. Tua time, baby. Let's go. Time to shine. Got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose. No, y'all don't know about this song. That's something on the channel.
You know, I can't stand it anymore. This needs to be said. This needs to be said about Tua. This man has been in the league for 3 seasons and has 0 playoff appearances and has missed 14 games and went 0-4 last season in December when all they need to do is win 1 game to get into the playoffs. This man is an absolute coward, soft as baby shit. I'm so sick of it. Cause like what is it? You know what it is? It's the victim. It's like he has some type of like he thinks everyone's against him. Like, what is his problem? And what are Dolphins fans' problem? This dude is just, he hasn't done anything for 3 seasons. Everybody in his draft class has been successful besides him in the quarterback position. He's done nothing to prove he's proven nothing. He was crying about being ranked 80th on the top 100, bro. You couldn't even finish the season, bro.
He wasn't crying. He wasn't crying about that. You talking about fans, but Tua ain't starting nothing. He ain't crying about nothing. He working hard and he focused on getting better and being the best version. You're talking about the crazy fans. That's what you talking about.
Okay, fine. Then what about year 1 when he ran blind, when he got Brian Flores fired? Like, he couldn't even take a constructive criticism from his own head coach. He needed somebody like Mike McDaniels to continue to massage his feelings because he's too soft to take criticism, bruh. Like, Mac Jones, as much as I don't like Mac Jones, at least this dude got benched, bro. He sat on the sideline and got benched and didn't complain one iota, bro. Like I don't understand what y'all see in this dude. He's soft. He's soft. He's not built for it, bro.
Everybody leads in their own way. Everybody's different.
How does and then TD, can I ask you a question, honest question? How is Tua? Give me one thing that makes Tua a leader. Give me one thing that makes him a leader. Give me one example.
He's a hard worker.
Okay, see, you can't even give me an example of how this dude leads. Does when you guys take the field as an offense, is he in the front? No. Honest question. When the Dolphins take the field on Sundays, is he in the front? No, he's not. I've watched him. He's always in the back, bro. He is not a leader. He doesn't. I've never seen Tua not one. You know those NFL mic'd up segments? How come I never see Tua hyping up his offense? How come I never see him in the huddle getting people hyped up? He doesn't do that. You know why? Because he's not a leader. He's not a leader of men. He's a soft, sissified quarterback.
First of all, he's getting better in that area every day. At the end of the day, you just picking on him right now, and you just jealous that we're going to win a Super Bowl in 2 or 3 years.
God.
That's all it is. You're jealous, bro. You got to get over it.
Midnight Hood Strikes Back comes in with the super chat. Says, hey, Jets fans, what if A-Rod doesn't work out and you miss the playoffs while he's here? You'll be screwed at QB going forward. When he retires, go whatever.
What if? It's happening.
I mean, if that happens, we'll worry about it when it gets there. But that's not going to happen, so we don't need to worry about it.
I like that. Luis, TD. Jets fans are delusional. Josh Allen, the best quarterback in the AFC.
Amen. Trash.
And Dolphins aren't making the Super Bowl. Oh, and then you have the Patriots, in which they have a better quarterback than our team. Thank you for that chat and saying that, man. I appreciate that.
Dan, you nervous, ain't you?
Not at all.
Yes, you are. The Jets have passed y'all. We already been past y'all.
Not at all. Listen, honestly, as far as any team that I think is even going to put up a reasonable fight in this division, it's the Jets. And I speak to Richie in nothing but respect.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth.
How can you say that when you barely beat us with our third-string quarterback in the playoffs?
And so where's the barely lost column in standing from last year?
That's what I'm trying to wonder, too. Because the Jets have barely lost us a bunch of times.
The
Patriots. We barely beat we barely lost the Patriots twice. I want that little asterisk next to the
y'all saw the games. We beat Buffalo in the first game, and in
hang the banner, baby.
The second game they barely won. In the third game in the playoffs, they barely won against the third string quarterback.
Barely winning in the playoffs doesn't mean anything, bro.
Richie,
come on,
you know what?
You were an average quarterback away from making the playoffs last year.
So when it comes down to any debate, if anybody ever says, "Oh, you barely won" or "We barely lost," it's always the loser that says that in their sentence. It's never the winner that says that. Have you noticed that? That's pretty funny. Nobody that wins a game says, "Oh, yeah, dude, like we barely won that one." Hell no, it's a dub.
Yeah, because if the Dolphins had won that game on TD, would you be on here saying we barely beat the Bills? No.
No, I would be saying, how could you let a third-string quarterback beat y'all like that? That's what I would have
y'all didn't. But you didn't.
Yeah, so, Tyson, whatever. See, Tyson, this is what you do. When the Patriots down in the dumpster, you like to get on Dan's side.
I have to. I have nothing else this season, bro. I have to.
You hate the Dolphins more than you hate both of their teams. Just admit it.
Yeah, we all know that. I mean, I don't make no secret about that.
LaVilla comes in and says, the Jets are literally better at every position than the Dolphins, especially at quarterback. Miami fans try to pretend they don't know Tua is a liability.
We got better receivers. We got better corners. We got a better pass rush. What are you talking? Better quarterback. What are you talking about?
I think the only one that you have is wide receivers.
No, we got better corners. I mean, come on.
No, you don't.
Man, stop. Y'all just disrespecting X. And X got some words for y'all if you want to pull that up on Twitter.
Based off of last year's performance, you don't. Based on this upcoming season, you don't as well. You won't, rather, instead of don't.
That's a close one, to be honest with me.
Yeah, it's close.
I would still – I'll take the Dolphins.
We got the
corners over y'all, though.
Finally, thank you.
And I'm being unbiased with that one because I said this earlier that I think the Dolphins do have better.
I like that.
Super Bowl.
Who was on the Dolphins corners last year? That was all pro last year?
X was hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yo, by the way, first off, like these super chats, by the way, thank you guys so much. Like I don't think that we even stress this. I mean, this is wild. I mean, we're only 30 minutes in. We have 22 super chats already. Really showing some love. Appreciate that, guys. Seriously. It does go a long way. Regardless of the facts, say that you spend $5 to say something delusional, that's on you, but we appreciate that. Thank you.
We do appreciate it, man.
It's the Jets fans.
Tell them about us, Richie. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets.
Keep that super chat for a second. Can you just look at this Rodgers photo, bro? Like, are you serious, dog?
Look at him.
Don't he look like he belongs?
Hashtag Jets and former 4-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, come on, Aaron.
He looked like the Brett Favre Jet. That's what he looked like in that picture.
So Favre was doing good.
Have a replay. Nah, he wasn't doing good in New York. He was doing good in Minnesota.
And so he did great.
He got injured. What do you mean? He was 8-3 with the Jets before he got hurt.
Trash.
I mean, can you speak realistic for once? Take the delusional hating glasses off. 8-3 is bad.
Richie, you say I was making the playoffs last year. What happened? And I was the delusional one.
Yeah, the quarterback issue caught up to us, and we sucked, okay? That's what happened.
It's going to catch up to you this year.
If Rodgers is healthy, we're fine.
No, that's why Aaron Rodgers taking special exception. Hey, Zach Wilson, get in here. Let me show you a read. You know, he trying to teach him because he know he's going to have to play at some point this year.
That's not this year. It's the future thing. What are you talking about?
No, Aaron Rodgers probably ain't going to play a full season.
Well, yeah, because we're going to be blowing out the Dolphins and then Jack Wilson's coming out there in the fourth quarter.
Phillips and Chubb coming around the edge.
Bro, I mean.
That's why.
That doesn't scare me, though.
Yeah, it ain't got to, but when he's sitting on the sideline,
what time did the Jets? What week do the Jets and Dolphins play?
Black Friday, baby.
Twice at the
first game is Black Friday.
Yeah, first game. Is Black Friday.
We gotta wait till the end of the season.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The last 6 weeks we play them twice.
I can argue I think the Jets and the Dolphins is probably at this point in this season is the biggest rivalry in this division.
It's always been the biggest rivalry.
Oh yeah, most definitely because it has because it
historically
has to be close. And so it has to be close head to head. So like the Bills obviously can't be either of y'all's rivals. So I agree with you. So Jets
because I can't scroll on Twitter without seeing 10 Dolphins fans talking about the Jets. I'm what is going on here? I don't see any Bills or Patriots fans saying anything.
That's y'all on our timelines talking trash.
This needs to be settled.
It's
Listen,
crazy, bro. It's crazy.
The Jets and the Dolphins, those fan bases hate each other for reasons where I wasn't even born yet. But there's a historic rivalry between the Jets and Dolphins, and I looked up some history and I understand why. But yeah, like every time I scroll Twitter, Dolphins fans, they only talk about the Jets. Jets fans only talk about the Dolphins. It's just how it is.
Told you, Dan. Y'all so irrelevant now.
Not so much. Like there's just like a huge gap talent wise that like we just like worry about the Chiefs. Anyway, funny how Master at Work is talking about Jets fans just now showing up when the Patriots fans seem to be gone like water in the desert.
Hey, listen, I'm not debating you on that. The Patriots fans have been are nowhere to be found. I mean, they're all over Twitter, but they're delusional. And once they got to D-Hop, I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. You ain't gonna be seeing no Patriots fans this season. I promise you that. Well, you'll play one or two, but I think I broke their spirit. Because I was right the entire time when I told you we weren't going to get D-Hop. And once that ship sailed, now I think they're just ready for the draft, to be honest with you.
You know how fan bases are, bro. As soon as y'all sign Dalvin Cook, they're going to be right back at it.
I mean, let's not forget now that everybody in this division has gone through the same exact thing. You know, when the Bills are really, really bad, there weren't no Bills fans out here repping like that. And same with the Dolphins and same with the Jets.
And so I do have to stick up for Bills Mafia, man. Even during the drought, that stadium was always sold out.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about social media presence.
Oh, yeah. Social media stuff, yeah. Okay.
I mean, bro, I'm about to hit 18K on my YouTube channel, and I have not covered one winning season for the New York Jets since I started my channel.
And that's great. Imagine what this year is going to do for your channel,
Just
right?
So Jets fans.
Okay, maybe the Jets fans are a little bit of an outlier because they've always been loud and brash. But I know for 100% fact, Dolphins, when they were going through those miserable seasons back in the early 2010s, there was no Dolphins YouTubers. TD, come on now, bro. Be honest.
There weren't. You're right. There were Dolphin Madden players. Stuff like that.
Madden players, that was it.
Tua and Mark Sanchez are the same type of quarterback.
What? Tua and Mark Sanchez are the same type. Man,
That's
I
funny.
ain't finna entertain that ridiculousness.
Hey, why not?
All
right.
Bills fan here. My first game is going to be Jets versus the Patriots. I will be up there with King Jamie. Buffalo winning the division this year. Anthony, what is going on? King Jamie has spoken very highly of you, and I love it.
Make sure
you
coming through, man.
Up in a beer for me and send a video of that.
He's pulling a
not going to the Bills Jets. What's going on with that, Richie?
So Richie started advertising his Jets media day before AFC, so I will give him a pass on that. But yeah,
all right. Still tickets available for Week 3, Jets Patriots, if you want to come through.
Not bad.
But we still have tickets. We have 4 tickets left for week number 1, though, for our roundtable event. If you guys still want to come to that, 4 tickets left. Only 4. Us 4 will be together live before the game. Monday Night Football, 9/11, Buffalo Bills versus New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers' debut. I mean, you can't get better than that.
I want to hurry up.
Fire it off in the chat. So fire it off in the chat whether or not that you are going to be at Bills and Jets. That's including whether or not that you're going with us or if you're just going to be in the vicinity. I'm very curious to see what's going on with that because we got those tickets, man. They're selling like hotcakes.
We had to buy extra tickets and they're gone, and now we're back down to 4. So
keep it going.
If you guys want more info, that link, email is down below in the description. AFC's Roundtable at gmail.com. Email us. Tyson can leave the babies out of this. A-Rod looks less so Adams can come next year. Ooh. So yeah, see what Devontae Adams put on his Instagram story?
Oh, y'all.
What did he say?
He put a clip up of Garrett Wilson's elite toe tap drag swag touchdown. He said these two about to act up this year. What the fuck?
WTF. Yeah, that 1,000% means he's going to the Jets.
Yeah. I didn't take that as he's come to the Jets. I just took it as Devontae Adams sees himself in Garrett Wilson. That's what I took it as.
Hey, you know what? I like that.
That was like me when Lamar Jackson wore those big red boots. And because they were red, I thought he was coming to the Patriots. I mean, that's just how delusional that is.
I mean, hey, if he wants to come reunite,
I fell for the delusion too. I fell for the delusion too. I was delusional, but I learned the error of my ways.
When the Jets win 6 games, ain't nobody coming in.
Yeah, keep saying that on Twitter, TD. You're lying to yourself, and you know it. Scott says, Richie, let all these guys talk. They're just afraid of the reckoning that is coming for all their teams. The Jets have finally turned the corner. Yes, Scott. Let them talk the talk, baby. Let them talk the talk so we can walk the walk. That's what it's all about.
I can't.
They can handle the truth, and the truth will be heard week 1 against the Bills. We're coming for you, Dan. You kidding me? That's going to be the craziest game in my life as a Jets fan, that game.
It definitely is.
I am
curious
45-3 Bills.
I would love that. So, Ricky, I am so curious if you and I are still going to be friends after that game, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting next to you, and on the other side, I'm sitting next to my brother-in-law, who is a Bills fan. So I'm going to be sandwiched between Bills fans.
If y'all lose, it's going to be so embarrassing if y'all get blown out, Richie.
I mean, it's going to be embarrassing if you get blown out by the Chargers.
We're not, though. At least we already know we're not.
It makes no sense. I hate when people say, "Yo, Richie, what are you gonna do if Rodgers sucks and you guys miss the playoffs?" Well, what are you gonna do if Tua sucks and the Dolphins aren't gonna make the playoffs? Those hypotheticals makes no sense.
Answer the question.
Yeah, it's gonna suck, but then I'll put it right back at you. What are you gonna do if your team sucks ass? I mean, like, what kind of question is that?
So we're gonna pick up TD from the airport on Sunday. He's gonna be depressed after Tua threw for 97 yards.
Oh my gosh! If we lose that game,
Chargers defense.
If we lose that game and I gotta fly up to New York to watch y'all game, I'm not gonna be very pleasant at all.
He's gonna be sick.
The meetup at the tailgate ain't gonna be pleasant. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me.
You're just talking about Jets Bills. We're not going to talk about that Dolphins game.
That's it. Don't say nothing about my game. Oh, we better win.
I ordered a butt fumble shirt to wear for the show.
Because
so if I get jumped,
it's Tua's redemption game. He gotta beat Herbert.
You know what we should do, guys? TD is going to be live on his channel, but since we're going to be in New York together, we should go live and like meet up somewhere and do a live stream.
I would love that
during the Dolphins game I was talking about.
Y'all gonna be there Sunday?
So the
Dolphins, because I gotta watch. No, I'm going Monday.
Well, Dan, what are you coming?
It's me and you. We'll title it "The Dolphins Haters Stream."
Yeah, we'll do it. I mean, people are probably gonna want to watch TD's reaction because obviously his is gonna be
yeah. So for everyone that hates the Dolphins, Week 1 Sunday, please tune into the AFC East Roundtable channel where we will be rooting on the Dolphins' demise. Tune on in, baby.
Y'all gonna be disappointed.
King Jamie, there he is with the $5. I've been here with my guy Richie since before he could grow a beard. It's true. Richie introduced me. Hello, new people. Your friendly neighborhood Chiefs fan.
I have a question. King Jamie, answer this question for me in the chat. Are the Chiefs a dynasty so I can rebuttal? I have an irrefutable rebuttal. So please just answer that for me. If the Chiefs are a dynasty right now. I'm not talking about if they win. I'm talking about right now. Are they considered a dynasty? Just answer that for me.
That's a
what's
good
the definition of a dynasty?
So I would say that if they win one more, then I'm calling them a dynasty.
In the next 2 years.
One more within the next 3 years. I'm calling them a dynasty. That's my.
I'm just waiting for King Jamie to respond.
Especially if they're 3 straight, another AFC Championship appearance in all 3 of those years.
1,000%. 1,000%. That's me.
A-Rod will have an MVP season. 46 touchdowns, 8 picks, 4,500 yards. My God. Please.
Okay, so click on Jamie's
chat.
Even though it was, he just says he's his answer. He says no, it takes 10 years to make a dynasty. That's another wrong answer, but I'll just answer for you. Well, I'm going to make it quick. Mahomes was asked about this very thing, and he said no. 2 Super Bowls isn't a dynasty. You have to win at least 3 in a certain time span.
So, by the way, we have Hogwatch Football right in the chat. That's a Chargers fan, first off. So, listen, bud. We are really relying on you, Richie and I, that you smoke the fucking Dolphins on Week 1.
Wait, do you know who this is?
It's Borna.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And
he's a Chargers fan?
To stay anonymous.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who this is.
Oh, he's a Chargers fan. I didn't know that.
I didn't know Borna was a Chargers fan.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's legit too, man. You know what I mean? Like
Week 1.
Fake
he's
stuff.
the enemy now. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. A-Rod coming through with that MVP season. They already know it. What's next? Thoughts on Jets throwback uniform? Oh, this is a great super chat.
Trash.
I mean, Jets fans have been waiting for these throwback uniforms ever since we announced our new uniforms because Jets fans just don't really like our new uniforms. So the fact that we finally got them, Woody Johnson listened, and we got them back, baby. Week 1, we're rocking them. Week 4, we're wearing them against the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. It's clean. It's better than their current jerseys. And now the funny thing is Jets fans are never satisfied. They're like, all right, now make it these primary uniforms forever. We're happy we got them for 2 games. Now keep it our full time. We're never satisfied. We've been waiting for these forever, and now it's like, okay, but now do this. How about we celebrate that we got them for 2 games? I love them.
We got our throwbacks 2 games as well, and all the fans, they want it permanent.
Yeah.
So
I've never cared. I'm like, go win games.
Listen, and so I'm just waiting on our damn red helmets, bro. Everyone in the world is getting these dope-ass, like, new alternate jerseys, and Bills fans are sitting here waiting patiently. All we want is a damn red helmet. That's all.
They'll give him to y'all when Josh Allen becomes good.
Oh, Fucking A.
Mike, the Richie supporter, with another $5 super chat. Thank you for supporting Richie and Aaron Rodgers.
Then Cody Rife. We doing fantasy league? We are.
We should. Sorry, folks in the chat, but
yeah,
I think we should do a fantasy league this year, just us four, and just draft like only Jets and only Bills, all of our teams, and then see who wins.
No, man, we ain't doing that.
That'd be sick, man.
That would be pretty funny. But you know what? That's a great segue as far as fantasy sports. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you what. All right, so we're seeing a bunch of training camp over here, and I'm going to stand up for this because I'm absolutely pumped about the situation right here. There's a lot of confidence, okay, in this live chat. Like the Bills are going to win it. The Dolphins are going to win it. The Jets are going to win it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let me tell you what the fuck just happened? I think my power just went out.
Dan, Josh Allen ain't paid a light bill.
Forget about it. Okay, back into it. I have no idea what the hell happened in my life. Anyway, listen, one thing I will say, all right, it's time to put your damn money where your mouth is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's exactly why we have to welcome a brand new sponsor to the AFC East Roundtable, and that is Sleeper, okay? I'm sure you're familiar with several other platforms that allow you to put together the perfect player prop parlay, all right? You're probably familiar with some of the competitors that we have talked about in the past, but this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one right here, game changer. Hear me out. How about anytime touchdowns, all right? How about times 100 returns on a successful six-man parlay? That is right. Sleeper has just ended up releasing their damn player prop parlay system. It's normally a fantasy football app, but this stuff is absolutely wild, guys. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. What I want you to do, because I know all of you are watching this on your phones right now, swipe up, download the Sleeper app as of right now, and then put in code AFC East. It's automatically done for you. You have no excuse. It's pinned to this live chat. Go on ahead and sign up. They are going to match your initial deposit all the way up to $100, 100%. So for all of you very stone cold confident people that know ball, put your damn money where your mouth is. Sign up for Sleeper right now and start making some damn money. All right? Because I'm not going to take any of you seriously until you start showing me some damn receipts that you know ball. So sign up with Sleeper. It's an absolute stud. Proud sponsor of this channel. I got to figure out what the hell happened to my lights, but sign up for that. See you soon.
Josh Allen ain't paid a light bill. What's new?
You guys can bet against Josh Allen on this app too if you want. Right, TD?
Easy money. Easy money. Whatever Josh Allen is.
Oh, man. Holy hell.
Generator on.
Maybe one of my ops or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they might have cut the power to my house. They're up here to kill me on the stream or something. I don't even know.
So yeah, guys, if you want to click that link that's pinned at the top of the chat, it'll take you right to their website. But make sure you download their app and then use our promo code because they will match your deposit right up to $100. So if you put $20 down, you get $20 free. So you basically have $40 to play with. And I know it's not the football season, but you want to get it ready to go. Preseason, we can do some bets together, and this is going to be a really, really fun season. And I want to make some money with you guys. And this year, I kind of want to get more interactive with you folks because last year we made some good money, just me individually, TD, Dan, Tyson, but now we want to bring our bets together and kind of have it. So we are going to be launching a Discord soon as well so we can have everybody all talking about which bets we're all doing. So stay tuned for that. We're going to start a Discord, the AFC East Roundtable, all in one spot because you guys are probably... we only get to talk to each other once a week. We want to change that. When we're not live, we want to be able to talk with you guys. And that's why we're going to launch the brand new Discord server in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that.
Don't we already have a Discord, Richie?
We do,
but we're revamping it. We're redoing it, and we're really adding more layers to it. And then we're going to send it out. So we had the Discord for the Madden League, but now we're going to redo it and add a lot more new features, which is really exciting.
It's under construction.
Under construction, virtual construction from the AIs.
Everyone's like, Richie, what are you talking about? There's a Discord in there already, man.
Yeah, but that's the old Discord. We're about to revamp it. I'm telling you.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's get back into some super chats. Where is it at?
Man, there's still super chats.
Oh, wait, before we get to the super chats, can you guys do us a favor by simply hitting the hell out of that like button? We got 158 likes. We can get to 200 likes. We got almost 400 people watching right now. Training camp's here. People are excited. We love it. Hit that thumbs up button, folks. Let's get it rocking. Come on now.
Yeah, and so the best thing about it is that it is entirely free. It takes less than a second. And then you know what else it does, ladies and gents? It allows our show to be extended into the internet world for some football depraved eyeballs. If we are entertaining you, more than likely we're probably entertaining about 60% of the rest of the internet, but they just don't know us yet. Best way you can do it, simply hit that like button, baby. One button only. Bang, bang.
So, Zach, you want to read this one, TD?
Fins up. Love the channel, guys. Keep the content coming. Always fun hearing the hate. TD, keep representing. Y'all already know what time it is, baby.
Appreciate you, Zach. Mike, the Richie supporter. I love that name, Mike. It's really rings. It has a cool ring to it. Go around the room. Number one, what is your team's ending receiver?
Record.
Okay, let's start off with that. Tyson, Patriots record regular season. Go.
I've been tipsy-turvy on this, fluctuating depending on how bad I want to piss off Patriots fans. But I honestly, and I think I'm going to stick with my. I think I'm going up a little bit. I think we're going to go 8-9.
Respectable.
8-9, yeah, that's reasonable.
I can see
that. If the
that's
Patriots
my realistic.
are 8-9, if the Patriots are 8-9, they hurt somebody's feelings.
Buffalo. That's really reasonable. I mean, we're talking about Bill
It's
Belichick
very
here.
reasonable. Like, I hate when people say that the Pats are gonna like win 4 games this year. They're not.
Yeah, that's not happening. Everyone's like, "Oh, Patriots basement dwellers." Like, bro, like,
there's no way.
If they're gonna be bad, they're just not gonna be good enough to make the playoffs. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's gonna be how it works out. But 8 to 9 wins, I think, is wildly realistic.
TD record prediction.
Dolphins 13-4.
Dan.
It's a reasonable prediction.
We said reasonable.
It is reasonable.
So I do want to preface this, and this is not based off of TD's 13-4 record, because that's not going to happen. But the Bills will win the division. They will be 12-5.
Yeah,
they'll be 12-5. All right, so this is what's going to happen. So it's going to be Bills 12-5, Jets 12-5, and the Bills are going to win the division based off of a tiebreaker. That's my take.
You beating us head to head, Dan?
13-4.
No, we're going to split. So we're going to split, and then I think that we'll have some sort of game difference between an NFC East.
Well, I have the Jets at the same record at 12-5. I had that same record since the schedule dropped, and back in May, so I'm going to stick with that. 12-5, baby. So
13-4, Dolphin fans. And let them know
what will the AFC standings be? So obviously we're all going to have different answers. So we'll give it to Tyson since TD's going to say the Dolphins are going to win it, and then Dan's going to say the Bills are going to win it.
I still have the Bills. I still have the Bills winning the division. I'm not moving off of that until proven otherwise. I do think the Dolphins and Jets are going to be very competitive. I just don't think they can overthrow the Bills yet. That's just
and then what about
where
second
I stand
and third?
on that.
Wild card potentially.
I actually don't see any team getting a wild card spot this year. I actually see the Bills. Yeah. This is my honest prediction. No trolling or anything. I went back on it a few times. I actually see the Bills winning the division by a large margin, and all 3 of our teams finishing like 8-9 or 9-8 or 10-6 and barely missing out.
I actually agree with the way that it's going to end up. Just a different team. Dolphins are going to win the division, and no other team is going to win more than 9 games. We just beat up it. Our schedules are too hard. There's going to be one front runner, and I say it's going to be us. And everybody else, they're going to be struggling. I mean, that NFC East schedule that we have to play, I mean, we can overlook it all we want, but we can't. None of our teams can just automatically say that we're better than all of the NFC East teams. I mean, with the Eagles, Cowboys, Washington having the top. Washington's led by their defense. They got a top defense in the NFL. They were number 2 last year and got better.
All right. So as far as the NFC East, and I definitely stand strong with this, each and every single one of our teams is going to beat the Commanders and is going to beat into the Giants. 110%. No. Eagles and Cowboys are different, but I guarantee you all 4 of our teams will beat the Commanders and the Giants.
Buffalo and the Jets will lose to the Commanders and the Giants.
You're wild.
Yeah, so, I know.
I mean, at least I can say that I'm predicting the Jets to win the AFC East for the first time, and TD said it every single time on this channel before the season. So does that add a little more credibility for me or no?
What are you talking about? I said y'all gonna win the division.
No. You said the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East every single time on this roundtable since we started it. This is my first time predicting for the Jets to win the division. I don't say it every year.
Well, I was wrong, but this time I'm right.
Okay, you're right. So, who's in this Super Bowl?
Oh, Super Bowl? So I have Bills 49ers.
That just sound funny. Bills
49ers, baby. Book my plane ticket to Vegas right now, dog.
Oh my God!
I'll meet you at the Venetian.
I'm actually going to Vegas for Jets Raiders this year, so I can get ready for the Super Bowl.
Bills Niners.
He said Bills going to the Super Bowl.
Bills Niners. Hi, TD. Please enlighten us with your genuine.
Hey, hold on, Dan. Make us laugh again. Who gonna win the Super Bowl?
Buffalo Bills, baby. It's our year. It's our year, dog. And so TD's laughing like he's not about to say that the Dolphins are going and they're going to play the Cowboys or some absolute.
Even if we don't go, that is fun. Hey, Tyson, that is fun to me.
Enlighten us. What do you Tell me your Super Bowl prediction, bud.
This man said Buffalo winning the Super Bowl.
Clip this. Ladies and gents, clip this because you know why? Like when I make Tyson make me a victory lap video once we raise that Lombardi, I want to start the video with this scene right here.
Yeah, the only reason it's so funny because I believe you really believe it. Oh my gosh! Dan say they get the Lombardi.
Yeah, he really is cracking up.
Friends with you, TD. Why am I friends with you, bro?
I'm about to cry.
Why am I friends with you, bro? Hey, listen, you know what, dog?
Oh my gosh.
Cool, man.
Bro, I believe it.
I remember that, baby. Come on, it's not that funny, dog.
It is.
Come on, it's not that funny.
Tell me your prediction.
Yeah, what's your prediction, TD?
Tell me.
Come on, bro.
Please.
Hold on, my stomach hurts.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, okay, stop.
Hey, listen, you know what?
Okay.
The best part is
let him hate, Vegas. You're right. Let him hate. Like I said, that's the opening scene to our playoff victory lap video that's coming up.
Oh, it's starting to hurt. Oh. Y'all come back to me.
Where's my team situation? You know what I'm saying? Like that old.
Let me get my prediction out there, Dan. I'm going with the ultimate sleeper team in the AFC going to the Super Bowl this year.
What you got?
I'm going with the Chargers.
Oh,
the Chargers to come out to AFC, and then I got a even more insane pick coming out the NFC. I got the Cowboys.
Oh,
Chargers and Cowboys.
That would be a crazy Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The Chargers and the Cowboys. All right, Richie, what you got, Super Bowl?
I think it's gonna be, the NFC's tough.
It is. I mean, not really.
Just in terms of picking who it's gonna be. You feel me?
I think it's the Niners. It's the Niners this year.
Who's their quarterback? Is it Sammy D?
I think it's gonna be Brock. He's back. He's healthy. He's gonna start.
All right.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I think the Jets are gonna go to the AFC Conference Championship and lose, and then they'll go win the Super Bowl next year. So that's even crazy to say. They're gonna verse the Chiefs in the championship, and then the Chiefs are gonna win it.
God.
Oh my God.
Keep the Chiefs the hell away from.
Who's your NFC team, Richie? Who's your NFC team?
It's so tough. It's like I like the Cowboys pick. I don't want to pick the Eagles again. I think the Niners. The Niners defense is ferocious. I think they can probably do it, honestly. But their quarterback, the NFC is so crazy. What if Geno Smith goes all the way?
Nah, Seahawks ain't going to the Super Bowl.
Chargers. That's a crazy one.
That's a wild pick. All right, TD.
All right, man.
He's gonna pick Miami
this year. Who are the Dolphins playing in the Super Bowl, bro?
The Dolphins will be attending the Super Bowl versus the Philadelphia Eagles this year.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. And the Dolphins will win the Super Bowl, as we've done before. Okay? Hey, it's happening.
Before you could even remember, before you were even alive, right? Because 1973 was the last time.
Yeah. But after this year, I ain't going to have to worry about anybody saying that again. Nobody.
I mean, if you really think about it, like 1973 was so long ago, bro. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So you're going to go from not winning a playoff game in 23 years to just winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because it's the best roster we've ever had.
I mean, you said that last year too. That you guys had the best roster you've ever had last year.
If we can't, yeah, and it got even better. If we can't win with this roster, man, we could just hang it up for a long time. We can hang it up.
So this is barring Tua has to stay healthy all year, right?
Yeah, he has to. Something just came out on ESPN. Who's under the most pressure this year? It's Tua.
I agree. I think, honestly, TD, I think if something happens injury-wise or performance-wise where he's not up to standard and you guys miss the playoffs, I don't think he's your quarterback next year. I'll be honest with you.
I agree. Well, he'll be the quarterback next year because Greer screwed up and picked up the 5th year. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be your starter.
Well, which is true. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yo, Dan, you there?
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to read this one. Dan's got to read this one. Right, CD?
Yeah, who cares? Dolphins and Jets are trash. I see in Richie and TD background with 2004 draft guides. Josh Allen owns this division. Go Bills.
I mean, you don't own celebrating nothing. When the Green Bay Packers select their first round pick in this year's draft class with a 32nd overall pick. I'm gonna be dancing. Anybody get it?
32nd. We're not trading that pick to y'all.
No, the Packers pick. Come on. Get with it. Chris K with a $10 super chat. Another one for Chris. Thank you, bro. I'd like to hear this from each of y'all. What's the weakest spot on your team? How would you like to see your team fill the spot? For us, I think we need Beckham to step up into a starting role again. Tyson, what's your biggest weakness of the Patriots
quarterback?
That you'd say?
That's not even a question. Quarterback.
Okay. TD, without you saying nothing because your team's loaded and it's the best team of all time, what's the weakness of your team?
Linebacker.
Linebackers?
That's the thing. It's a whole bunch of question marks. And
O-line, right?
Primarily the interior of the linebacking core. Well, if Teron Armstead stays healthy, I'm not like everybody else crying about the O-line. I mean, there's like 2 or 3 teams in the NFL that got a legit O-line. Everybody else got a patch here and there. So we got Armstead who holds his own. Our center, Connor, holds his own, and our right guard holds his own. The left guard and right tackle, they need to improve, but that's typical for every team. You got 1 or 2 on the line that you're hoping they could be good. So I'm not that big on the. Now we ain't got no depth, but again, middle linebacker in the interior linebacking core is weak, and it always has been for us. And that's where we need to make gains.
Quinn ain't going to eat on that offensive line. Dan, what's your weakness?
So I'd probably have to stay on the trend with offensive line as well. Right tackle, starting off by that. Spencer Brown is an absolute liability when it comes to anything pass pro is concerned. He's not bad in run protection, but he's a damn liability for us by itself. We're all hoping that our newly acquired right guard from the draft, Osiris Torrance, can step up and be that guy and help out our run game. But that offensive line is not good, guys. It's really not. I'm pretty sure it was last ranked in overall PFF last year, like literally like the worst rated offensive line according to PFF. It's wild because when you have a bad offensive line and you just have like a true pocket passer quarterback, you can see it, right? But when you have a quarterback that can extend plays and is a mobile quarterback, a lot of the times that is masked. So when Josh Allen like rolls off to the right and makes some sort of positive play, everyone is so fixated on, oh my God, look at what Josh Allen just did. That's amazing. But no one ever really goes back and looks at like, okay, why did Josh Allen have to roll out to the right? It's normally because that offensive line is breaking like damn paper mache. Hands down the offensive line. Some people might say middle linebacker, but I mean, I think that McDermott's probably going to scheme in a little bit more of a different look, whether or not that we need to use a little bit more of a nickel corner right out of Taylor Rapp. I like Poona Ford right in the middle as well. Hopefully we'll be able to help out with the run defense there, but I don't agree that middle linebacker is that big of an issue. Has to be hands down our offensive line. It's bad.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I would have to say the Jets have like 5 offensive tackles that are competing for 2 spots. So I'm curious to see who wins that. But I would definitely say if the Jets stay healthy on the offensive line, I love their offensive line. But their issue is not staying healthy. So that's what I would say. Durability on the O-line.
So Sal comes in and says that Dan is clueless. We brought in 2 starters to our offensive line. Yeah, dude. What team were they starting with today on practice? Pretty sure the second team. You know what that means? It means depth, my guy. Probably wouldn't call it a starter, dog. All right? Have a good evening, Sal. Fool. Hell out of here.
All right. Well, that's going to get us – that's it for the Super Chats for now. That's going to get us into the Patreon members. So let's welcome in.
Bring them on in.
Oh, man.
I already see the Dolphins already starting to sell, or somebody starting to sell Tua Tat shirt hoodies. I mean, come on, guys.
Jimmy Casket,
you know the tattoo that he got? They're already starting to sell his like custom made Dolphins hoodies with like Tua's tattoo on it. On the was it on the right hand?
Get that cash. Get that cash.
Jimmy, you there, buddy? Jimmy, didn't he come last time muted too?
Yeah, 3 times in a row. Like, couldn't hear him.
He's speechless from his anticipation of the Jets this season, I
think. Jimmy
Casket, where you at, bud?
Jimmy.
Where you at, big dog?
Jimmy.
Okay.
Andy, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, what's up, man?
King Allen, what up? How you doing, man?
Just working, enjoying the football season finally starting again.
I love it.
Ready for another disappointment.
Rage when Miami doesn't win another playoff game for the 24th consecutive year.
What was your biggest takeaway from practice today on the Bills?
I don't know. It's the first day. You can't really gauge anything on the first day. A couple weeks.
Josh interception. Josh interception.
Yeah, but you want to know why he threw an interception? Because we actually have.
Because he's Josh Allen.
Old and trash and washed like the Dolphins.
Because he's Josh Allen.
Best quarterback.
Bro, our secondary better than y'all's.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will. You will.
Because last time I remember, Jalen Ramsey has yet to beat Josh Allen in any game, and in fact, he gets roasted at least 3 or 4 times in every game he plays him. So, can't wait to see Stephon just roasting him in this year.
Hey, Andy, you know Andy, I'm gonna let you read Tim's super chat.
Josh Allen is still Tua's daddy. That is right.
Then why after week 3 last year, Tua had to console him, or week 4, whatever?
Because he was exhausted because he was playing in 120
Because you lost. Because you lost.
I'm sorry.
Please,
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
On this situation.
Oh, my gosh. Did this man just come on this live stream and make a heat excuse?
So the way that I look at it, the way that I look at it is that nice little toddler boy, dad's kicking his ass in one-on-one basketball for years. But you know what? That one time, and so he lets him hit that buzzer beater just to build his confidence up a little bit, keep on going. That's exactly what that was. It's like, son, I'm so proud of you. You finally ended up scraping by and being carried by your damn defense. Congratulations, bud.
Dan, you're sticking up for a guy who just made an excuse of the sun.
I'm just talking why he was exhausted. I'm not saying that's why we lost.
Exhausted.
A man can be exhausted because he's in 120-degree heat, TD.
None of the Dolphins were exhausted. Tua had the energy to say it's going to be okay.
Do anything.
Tua had the energy to say it's going to be okay.
He was in the shade, dog. He was in the shade, man.
It's going to be okay, Josh. It's all right. You can't win them all.
Hey, you know what?
Man,
it's going to be good. Listen, yo.
I'm sorry, what's Josh Allen's record against the Miami Dolphins?
Complaining about the sun.
What's Josh Allen's record against the Miami Dolphins? Somebody,
listen. Somebody
look that up for me. I think it's 9-2.
0-2 this year.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
0-2 this year. Yeah, we will.
Put money on it, TD.
So,
hey, let's go. What you want to do?
And so Sal's coming in saying, just because someone started today in first rep doesn't mean they're starting the regular season. Dude is literally so hyped over Connor McGovern from the Cowboys. Like, that's going to be something completely life-changing for the Bills' offensive line. Dude, stay in the comment section, and I'm going to stay right up here on the show. All right? Have a good one.
God,
I love Dan going after people in the chat. It's hilarious.
Yo, dude, listen, man. I'm an internet bully's biggest bully, bro. I don't care. If you talk shit to me, bro, I will humble you fast. Fool.
Andy, all right, we appreciate the call, dude.
Andy, love you, though, bro.
I love you, man. And, guys, if you're wondering, how did Andy get on here? How does Jimmy Casket get on here? Well, you become a Patreon member. We just pinned the link at the top of the chat. So come on here. There's so many people wanting to talk crap in the chat. Why can't you come on? Like, see how brave Andy is? He's going after TD to his face.
He's crazy.
It takes a brave man to do that.
All these Jets and Bills fans in the comment section. I've been seeing your comment. Come on up here.
We got the same regulars coming on who we love, but I want some fresh blood coming out here. So if you guys want to become a Patreon member, you click that link, you become a member, and you will get access to the link, and you can come join and talk your crap to us. Jimmy Caskey says, my mic non-existent, but Olave or Devontae full PPR.
Olave or full
Devontae.
PPR? Oh, shit. That's rough.
That's rough. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Devontae.
Yeah, he's more proven. I'll probably go with Devontae, too.
Yeah, you go Devontae.
And so MB41 saying that, like, oh, dude, yeah, he can be a casual sometimes. McGovern is so much of an upgrade over Saffold. It's not even close. First off, homie, you would be an upgrade from Saffold last year. Take is completely clueless. Relax.
We need these guys to come after Dan. Come on here.
Nah, dude, they're fucking cheap.
TD, what do you got to say to Zach?
They didn't spend money. Come on here, man. They ain't doing shit.
You want to read the super chat from Zach?
We may have not gone to the Super Bowl. Don't get me back started.
They're talking about the Dolphins right now.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Buffalo. I'm like, you never. Okay, never mind. In decades, but at least we've won a Super Bowl. How many do the Bills have? Dan, you mean Dan? You want to answer that?
We may have not gone to the Super Bowl in decades, but at least we've won a Super Bowl. How many do the Bills have? Dude,
judging by this guy's photo, he most definitely wasn't alive.
You're 12.
Oh, here we go.
12,
Tyson jumping on and help Dan.
Even if he was like 20-something, he wasn't alive.
Super Bowl situation. Knock it out, baby.
Hey, the Bills. Hey, Dolphin fans watching. Bills fans will forever be jealous of us, and they ain't gonna get no Super Bowl no time soon. So we gonna continue to laugh in their face. They are jealous. That's the one thing they hate the most, having no rings. They just want one to feel certified, and they can't get it.
That is true. I would say this: if the Bills win a Super Bowl, it would outmatch, even though they would outmatch the two Flat Flintstone rings that TD has. Because at least Dan would have been alive to see it.
They ain't
right?
one.
For God's sakes, bro.
They not winning one.
TD, you want to read this?
Even TD, you're acting like Tua played better. Go back and look at the stats. Tua hasn't played him once.
Because Josh Allen throw the ball 50 times and Tua's very efficient, getting 26 throws, completing 19 to 22 or 23 of them. You're looking at the raw stats, but Tua contributed to his team more because he probably didn't turn the ball over in the game that you're talking about, like that game last year, the third game. Tua was efficient. He took care of the ball, and that's why we won. Can you say the same about Josh? No, you can't, because he always turning the ball over. The ball.
Josh Allen is kind enough to give teams a handicap every single time that he plays them. They still can't be.
Yeah.
They still can't.
But you still can't get a Super Bowl because of his the handicap give out.
So wins on a QB stat.
Dan, what do y'all see in that bum though?
He's the second best quarterback in the league, bro.
Oh my God.
Top 5. Dan, I can't give him 2 because my top 5 is Mahomes, Burrow, but Allen would be number 3 on that list.
Dan, is touchdown to interception ratio quarterback stat?
Man.
No, I'm just asking.
It is.
You know who has the greatest touchdown to interception ratio of all time?
Aaron Rodgers, dude. Right?
Say it.
Just whip out the lotion, homie.
Richie, be honest. That's the old Aaron Rodgers.
Be honest, that's the old Aaron Rodgers. What? He won MVP 3 years or 2 years ago.
He going to throw 25 picks this year.
Yeah.
Who picked him off in practice? Who picked him off in practice?
Sauce Gardner.
Why?
Because there's a miscommunication. The tight end ran the wrong route.
It's always a miscommunication, people.
No, it's true.
Always a miscommunication. Listen,
Rodgers let him have it.
Listen, Sauce Gardner.
Do you understand the nuances that Rodgers is trying out all these hand signals and how hard it is for these wide receivers and tight ends to get in the same page with them? It's going to take some time.
Yeah, so Dan and TD going to do a bet for the first matchup. Whoever wins, the other one wears the team. Oh, he's talking about the classic where King Allen had the profile picture of TD wearing a Bills shirt during that next one.
That's the past, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I am 1,000% fine with that. I am 1,000% fine with placing that bet right here and now. Or, I mean, let's let it build up. Like, I'd say right before.
Yeah, let it build up. Wait till everybody.
Yeah, like,
Dan, I think we should do that for week 1.
Our bet's gonna be.
Oh yeah. Me and you are fine with that too. Like, I'm completely fine with wearing a Jets shirt the next time that we play them. If you guys are lucky enough by some fluke reason to beat us week 1.
Some fluke reason to beat you like we didn't beat you with Zach Wilson last year, Dan. Hello, what's going on?
Well,
you can't say some fluke reason. You can't take that back.
I'm out.
Some fluke reason.
Yeah,
some fluke reason it goes into it.
And then I'm going to pull a TD. And we barely lost to you guys with Mike White getting shattered ribs in the next week.
Hey, when it comes to Buffalo, that's valid, Richie. It's valid. Hey, I didn't know Garrett Wilson made the top 100, huh?
74, baby. Woo!
Okay.
I can't wait to see where Sauce is at. TD's going to say overrated. Right. Let's do it, baby. Come on. Yeah, Garrett Wilson is the 74th ranked player as a rookie, so it's exciting. Not used to having some players on that top 100 list as a Jets fan, that's for sure.
Last year just had a lot of flukes in the NFL, but it's all good.
TD, be ready for Tua to be out after Black Friday game. Jets D-line is going to feast. Well, I personally hope that does not happen. I hope we do sack him 7 times, but don't hurt him, because I want Tua healthy. But
we'll probably beat y'all by 30, bro.
40-17.
Yeah, it's going to be flipped. That's about right.
40-17. Raw stats. Go look at the quarterback annual. Tua was not as good as you think at TD.
No comment.
We're moving on.
You go, Dan.
Be an internet bully. Josh Allen is still trashers $5 for your electric bill. Thank you, Luis. I appreciate it. So it was actually Sal and MB41 that cut my power. I think that they were trying to jump me or something like that. So
this is what TD saw. Garrett Wilson, 74 in the top 100. Confirmed, Richie. He's higher than Tua. Woo!
Who's the highest Dolphin going to be this year?
Probably Tyreek. I mean,
Tyreek Hill, right?
You're on top 100 already for it? That's wild.
Him and Ramsey will probably be top.
Waddle as well. Wilkins.
Well, yeah, Wilkins already in there. Him, Armstead, and Tua were literally 80, in a row, 81, 82, 83 or something like that.
Yeah, man, it's exciting. Shout outs to my man TD, the hardest working man in the AFC East by far.
G-Firm, hey, listen, I do have to give some respect over to TD, how hard he works, man. Hard-working dude, I can appreciate it.
Yeah. Coming straight off of 24 days off.
Yeah, you're finally back into the swing of things, TD. Welcome back to the grind.
We rocking. I know, right?
No, vacation is
So the
needed,
season
bro.
is literally a month away, right? A little bit longer than a month and 2 weeks.
By the way, the Jets play a fucking game in a week. The Jets are in a Hall of Fame game next week.
Damn, that fast, huh?
Next Thursday. A
The
week from tomorrow.
Hard Knock starts too. Hard Knock starts.
Knock
We get to
starts,
see the
yeah.
Jets.
August 8th.
Wow.
A lot of fire NFL
That's
content.
going to be pretty cool for the roundtable sake of things. You guys get to see what's going on.
When does that drop? When does that drop?
That is
August 8th, Tuesday.
And when is the preseason game?
August 3rd, Hall of Fame game.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so August 3rd, Jets, Browns, Joe Klecko, Revis in the Hall of Fame.
I really hope that the Hard Knocks really captures how big of a narcissistic POS Aaron Rodgers really is in real life. Because he's going to make that all about him. I cannot wait to see Jets fans defend this
dude.
dude.
The opposite of that since he's got here, though. Like, literally the opposite. That
Well,
narrative
we're
is
about
just
to see the
false.
hard. Well, listen, we're about to see behind the scenes, Richie. We about to see it.
All right.
We're about to really see how Aaron Rodgers really is.
Tyson, I think he's trying to intentionally be on good behavior to try to change his image.
What do you mean
'Cause
intentionally try to be on good behavior? He's actually genuinely happy that organization actually cares
Richie.
about him.
I don't believe it,
The
Richie. I don't
the Packers
believe
did
it.
nothing to build a Super Bowl winning team. They draft a quarterback. They don't draft a receiver for him the first round. I mean, what do you got? It's just a crazy narrative.
Richie, you do know y'all gonna suck in 2 years, right?
so. I would like
Who
to
says that?
see.
Where's Sauce going in 2 years? Where's
Y'all
Garrett
gonna
Wilson
be
going?
paying
Where's
Aaron
Jermaine
Rodgers
Johnson going?
y'all gonna be paying Aaron Rodgers when he's gone for years.
Did you see the contract?
Is it? What's this
Yeah,
$35 million pay cut that I keep hearing about? Did he really take a $35 million
real.
pay
Yeah, that's what we talked about at the top
I
of the
don't
show.
believe that.
Bro,
It's
it was
about
a 2-year,
years he won't even
$110
be
million.
here.
It was a 2-year, $110 million fully guaranteed deal that we inherited, and he took a $35 million pay cut to make it a 2-year, $75 million contract so we can win with him. This is what I'm saying. People try to pin him into this selfish egomaniac when he's been the exact opposite since he's got here. Been a mentor, been helping every single player on this Jets team learn the system, has been understanding that it's going to take a lot of time for these young players to learn it. He's a leader. He's leading by example, and he's taking a $35 million pay cut because he trusts this organization. I mean, what more do you want him to do?
We'll see him keep that same energy if the season doesn't start out the right way. Because that's the thing. When things are
That's gonna be
going
the
great
test,
for
yeah.
Rodgers and he's very optimistic, then yeah, he's not tough to deal with. But as soon as things don't go his way, he starts throwing a temper tantrum, and that New York media is going to eat him alive. They're not going to have it, bro. So if the Jets start losing early, we're going to see the real Aaron Rodgers stand up, and because the Packers fans dealt with the same thing, like. He's a great quarterback. No one's denying that, Richie. But bro, just give it some time, man. You're gonna see Aaron Rodgers for what he truly is.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's like prepared for that though. Like I think if things go wrong and he's like mentally prepared for that attention, like he knows what to come. He's not going to be blindsided by the New York media. I think he's going to handle it just fine.
Okay.
Matthew says, week 1 loser has to leave stadium with winner's jersey on.
Oh, dude, that's cruel.
I can't
That's
do
cruel,
that.
man.
We'll do Wednesday
really
night,
bad. Do that to
the
Richie.
roundtable.
And so I wouldn't even do that to Richie.
Yeah, I can't walk out of that stadium with the Bills jersey on. You know it's not going to happen, but that's like more painful for me than it is for Dan. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
for
yeah.
Dan to walk out with a Jets jersey is less painful for me to walk out of my own stadium with the Bills jersey. You know what I mean? It's not fair.
Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, like that would probably be like solid camouflage, especially after we hang like 40 points on you.
Oh, God. Video idea. Rank coaching staff, AFC East.
Interesting, Jimmy Casket. I love
Miami
that.
number 1.
So many people are still absolutely waiting for our the offensive line ranking video.
Yeah, it's coming.
God, who cares?
Richie, who's top 5 wide receiver?
It's like the least sexiest topic we could ever talk about for that one video. It's wild.
Offensive line ranking.
So, who's good question. Tyreek?
Miami. Who's top 5 wide receiver spot does Garrett? What?
Like, so if
Yeah,
Garrett's
take it
the top
over.
5 receiver this year, whose spot does he take?
That?
Tyreek Hill.
No. He's not breaking. He's not taking no top 5 receiver spot, bro.
He's looking good this
Get
year.
out of here.
I'll say
You know how
top
many
10,
great wide
top 5.
receivers? You know how many great receivers we have in the league right now? I think we've never been in the air with this many great receivers playing all at one time.
So are there no more Patreon contributors?
Yeah, there's none.
Oh, interesting.
So, and that was the last super chat. So it seems like we're going to be wrapping up the show here.
Let's start wrapping up some things here, baby.
All right, let's do it, TD.
Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I know I like to have fun on the stream and everything, but at the end of the day, to all the Dolphin fans watching right now,
Here we go.
don't worry about the Patriots fans. Don't worry about the Jets fans. Don't worry about the Bills fans. We know that this year we have something special, and we're gonna win it all. All of the naysayers, all the people who doubt us and talk negative about our team, we know what we have cooking in Miami, and we're about to finally, and I admit it's finally, but we are about to finally win this division and dominate it at the same time. All the talent with the other teams, it still doesn't compete with the talent we have, nor the coaching that we have. We got basically the best coaching staff in the division since Bill Belichick has been proven to be a fraud anyway, without Brady. So outside of that, y'all keep your head up and fins up no matter what. And last but not least, Josh Allen is super duper trash.
How did I notice that was coming? How did I know that was coming?
You should. Okay. I'll never not do
it. So we'll follow delusion with an actual announcement. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Honestly, we sincerely appreciate y'all's dedication to this show. It still blows our mind that we're 4 years in. We just surpassed 8,000 subscribers. Huge feat. Absolute massive feat. We're all very proud of ourselves. And then I do want to let you guys know that you guys literally are the reason for that. We appreciate your dedication. Whether or not that you like us individually, that you hate us, and you're just here to watch us burn, doesn't matter. Your views mean a lot to us. It is great. I always encourage each and every single one of you to check out all three of these guys' channels. They do a wonderful job covering their team on a day-to-day basis, and it's a great way of truly understanding that enemy. So definitely go over to TD, show him some love. Same with Richie, same with Master at work. They are all exceptionally talented, big fans of their work. So go on ahead and then knock that out for your fix. As far as my channel is concerned, I'm busy, y'all. I'm busy as hell. This training camp, bro, I was literally streaming from 9 a.m. to about 6. Had some crazy streams, especially during the day. I just surpassed 28,000 followers on TikTok, which is interesting. I really don't know. So I really don't know how to think about it. Like
28K?
28K, yeah, dude. Like, I'm kind of embarrassed now. Like, I'm not sure if I should tell people that I'm a TikToker or a YouTuber. I would rather be a YouTuber because I feel like being a TikToker is kind of cringy. But definitely
you do have a great TikTok. It's funny because I am so out of the TikTok world. I don't go on TikTok. I don't post on TikTok. I am not a TikTok guy. So Dan, can you help us out with a roundtable TikTok?
1,000%. 1,000%. Yo, honestly, TD, just make a TikTok tonight and just say something you would normally say that has like a good sprinkle of delusion, and I will stitch that.
Josh Allen trash.
Oh, dude, 1,000%. You would get flame, but you would get the followers. So I'll just stitch it real fast for you, make it work.
We do have a final super chat from Tony B. Something special. I was wondering what that stinky smell was, TD.
What?
Oh, is this Troy?
Hey, Troy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what up, Troy?
Hey, man, it's the beginning of the season. Let's hope everybody's team stays healthy. And it is our division. We're going to get it again, but you're going to have some good season, guys. Let's just pray everybody's team stays healthy. Keep it fair and clean and have a good season, man.
I agree. I hope every team stays healthy except Mac Jones.
Oh, my God.
Well, Master, that's your call, buddy. That's your team. I would never wish that on my quarterback.
Trust me, desperate time. Listen, it's a shameful thing, but I need Zappy to be out there week 1. So.
Yeah. Well, I got one last thing to say. Hey, TD, Tua sucks.
Yes, I love that. Dude.
Wow, Troy, thought we were better than that, man.
Damn.
Well, Richie, what's going on?
Oh yeah, we have one more announcement. So we no longer have a Twitter. We have an X.
Oh yeah, I saw that tonight. It hasn't changed on mobile though. I'm still seeing the Twitter bird on it, bro.
We X now.
Twitter is dead. Thanks a lot, Elon. Thanks.
So did they change it right to the app? Because my phone still says
there's no more Twitter, bro. Well, they're gonna change the logo. If you boot up Twitter, the X shows.
If you go to Twitter on your web in your desktop,
web shows Yeah, web shows the X, but on the phone it's not so much.
Don't worry, they'll update that.
They'll update it eventually.
X, damn it, bro.
But yeah, folks, we appreciate all the support on the channel as always. Happy that Aaron Rodgers is here and taking pay cuts, and vibes are high with the New York Jets, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots. Their training camp finally opens. The Jets have been ahead of everybody in the training camp since we start our season next week in the Hall of Fame game. A lot of exciting things happening on my channel. A lot of exciting things happening here on the AFC East Roundtable as well. So we appreciate all the support, guys. It's been a long grind of this channel. We have a lot of exciting announcements coming in these next few weeks. A lot of new shows coming more than just Wednesday night. This Wednesday night show is staying, but we're also going to be adding other shows throughout the entirety of the season that we're really excited to announce. And stick with us, guys. We got a lot of fun things coming. Jets Media, there's a lot of fun things happening over there as well. Been creating content with every single training camp video. So training camp coverage is through the roof. Probably one of my favorite times to cover the Jets is training camp. Just the vibes is high. I'm going to be at training camp tomorrow. So if you guys want to check in, I'll be there tomorrow. So, yeah, that's really going to wrap it up for the Jets side of things.
And if you guys are free, come check me out on Bleacher Report at 11 a.m. on Friday. That's going to be pretty dope as well. So come through. Come show your boys some love and support.
Please do so, guys. And so I can't stress enough. Show support to these three, man.
Also, big shout out. We got 47 total super chats.
That was
I think we had a few more came through that we didn't read.
How many did we have?
47 super chats.
What the hell?
No, we got all of them.
Oh, okay, we did.
That's crazy.
Wow. 47
Okay, so
chats.
I guess I'll wrap it up. Listen, man, I really do appreciate everybody in the chat, man, and how crazy this channel has grown. You know what I mean? Like these three guys, like it's crazy how all of us individually have grown just from being associated with the roundtable. So I just want to say I'm very appreciative of people sticking with me, even though Patriots fans are never in the chat. I'm not really holding my end up on the bargain, but I promise, man. I know my team is trash right now, but like I said, camera's gonna be back on once the season starts, man. I just been going through a lot of stuff right now, so thanks for everybody for being patient with me individually about it. So thanks, appreciate it.
And so we love you, brother. So everyone does too. AFC East Roundtable. Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode. We will see you again next Wednesday, and then be on the lookout for a brand new content schedule about to be released.
Here we go with this crap. Oh my god.
About what?
Before we go,
Richie, that crap.
we got Aaron Rodgers' signature, baby. Look at that. It's
a whole bunch of.
Hey, where did you get that at?
So how sticky is that, bro?
How did you get that?
I was at camp last week. I got VIP, and I got Woody Johnson's signature right here. I got a selfie with Woody too. It's pretty hilarious.
So how sticky is that football right now, bro?
What do you mean?
Oh. I was gonna ask if do you have a signature of Jeffrey Epstein next to Woody Johnson?
I do not. I do not. But I am very proud of this. We got Quinnen Williams, Garrett Wilson, the rookie Will McDonald. We got Alan Lazard, Quincy Williams, Elijah Vera Tucker, Zach Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers. So this is going to be looked at as the Super Bowl winning Jets. Because what does it say here, Dan? Super Bowl 3.
Well, you know what, Richie? In 2 years, you won't even be able to give it away.
Oh, man. You know what? We're going to end off
the
on
disappointment.
That note.
Let's just end off on that one. All right, y'all. We'll see you next Wednesday. Stay tuned. Subscribe to us.